YW, the name that led to the company. When I started W, the name came first. It wasn't a branding exercise, it was a realization. The business I wanted to build needed to have a name that carried the truth as to why leaders got stuck and how they rise again. Here's what W means: to use. I actually found there were so many U's to pick from. It was kind of crazy. But in the end, I've selected unblock and uplift. Growth doesn't stall because of a lack of ideas. It stalls because leaders lose capacity, leading to decision bottlenecks. Teams pause, progress slows, and that's where the first U comes in: unblock. But the second U matters just as much: uplift. Because clearing bottlenecks is only step one. Leaders deserve to rise above the noise and lead again. Next, two U's. A wingman standing beside you. Another U. Every business leader and owner hits a ceiling. The difference is what you do next and who stands with you. A wingman doesn't replace you, they fly with you. That's what our fractional leaders do. The third reason for the name W: wingman, because leadership is not a solo sport. This analogy is fun, but the truth is it's also profound. As a business grows, the leader shouldn't be isolated. They need connection, clarity, and someone who spots blind spots before they become problems. The W is your wingman that restores your confidence. And then there's double U, because you deserve your time, your focus, and your life back. When we unblock a leader and build their capacity, they don't just uplift their business, they reclaim themselves. Twice the impact, more freedom, more time, more energy. That's the real W. What I've learned working with CEOs, owners, and founders is that leadership doesn't break all at once. It erodes slowly in the quiet places between decisions, expectations, and exhaustion. Growth slows not because you're not capable, but because you're carrying too much. Our fractional leaders are trained to walk into that complexity and take weight off your shoulders fast. They're AI enabled, they're equipped, and they're surrounded by a network that makes leadership a team sport again. But W isn't only for the clients, it's also for the leaders we develop and place. They are business leaders too, and they deserve support, training, community, and connection just as much as the owners they serve. Everything we do is built around one belief: leaders shouldn't do this alone. That's why our logo is made of a wing, which is two U's, a reminder that leadership can and should take flight. This is the first piece in our launch series. Next up, I hope you'll read with us about why I built something new instead of something safer. And next, experience over ignorance and the leadership's lessons that I've used to build W. And finally, the blog and series on This Isn't My Story, It's Ours, the future of leadership. W does not work in finance, accounting, or legal. So if that's your need, we're not here to help you, but we are excited to be placing fractional chief operating officers, fractional sales and marketing executives, and fractional HR executives. We also have developed some really great programs for those business leaders that want to unblock and uplift, but do not need capacity or are not ready to hire. We have Leadership Liftoff, and it's an amazing opportunity to build a trust system and set a plan and get rolling. Thank you so much for your time.